COVID-19 has taken a heavy physical and mental toll on radiographer Bruno Treglia, who contracted the virus at work.
I had to be admitted to the ICU at the Northern, but in a wider sense it meant that I had to miss my father's funeral.
He's one of nearly 2,500 Victorian healthcare workers to be infected since the start of the pandemic. More than 1,000 still have the virus. To access work cover compensation, health workers have to prove they caught the virus on the job. But the Australian Medical Association and the Ambulance Union want that burden of proof to be removed.
The Attorney-General, in her capacity as Minister for Workplace Safety, I think is turning her mind to that, and that is to say that there'll be officials in her department that will be looking at that.
We're putting our lives on the line for the greater good, and it certainly would be very encouraging that we were supported.
Aged care outbreaks remain one of the biggest issues. There are close to 2,500 active cases. There are just 5 in Victorian-run centres. The rest are in the federally regulated private sector.
We regulate aged care, but when there is a public health pandemic, then public health, which whether it gets into aged care, shopping centres, schools or anywhere else, then they are things that marriage from Victoria.
Really, I don't know whether we've got the time to be reading down into literally every syllable that the Prime Minister or I say and trying to find an argument. There is no argument. The argument is with the virus.
Across the state, there were 12 deaths and 216 new coronavirus cases. It's the lowest daily increase in more than 5 weeks, and the 4th day in a row that cases were fewer than 300.
We're going the right direction. Numbers will never fall fast enough for me. We all want them to be below 100, below 50, below 10.
It's 6 weeks since Stage 3 restrictions kicked in, and Stage 4 still has a long way to go.
Stage 4 isn't expected to go into October, but we're not there yet.
In a small reprieve, the government has changed the rules on exercise during Stage 4. Melburnians are now allowed to drive within 5 kilometres of their home to a place of exercise, such as a beach, a park or a running track like this. Kristian Silva, ABC News, Melbourne.